All right, Winter League members, we are here with the Week 8 final recap of the league. We had some fireworks this week. It was an awesome week. I watched a lot of the rounds finish up. We had a lot on the line. There was lots of different people that had different scenarios, like a win, a play out, all kinds of fun stuff. Let me get to the winners first. Division 1, congrats to the Long Necks. Finally knocked Nick and I off the top. They were awarded all 6 points. They shot a 3 under, beat me and Nick's 2 under. A couple under in there. Cal Rye had a 1 under. Awesome play and upset there. We'll get to divisions in a second. Division 2 going so low. They needed all 6 of these points. They ended up winning their division, so I'll get to that in a second also. But great job. They shot a 3 under. They also beat Nick and I. So great round for those boys. They know that they needed all the points to wrap up their division there. Division 3. So the winners were Fairway to Heaven for Week 8. This accumulated with strong back score, and everybody else kind of not playing so well, ended up tying Division 3 for the end. So I'm going to get to that in 1 second also. Division 4, Team Stearns, congrats. You guys won Week 8. I know it was kind of a little too late there to kind of get you guys going. But, you know, you did well. Let's see, Division 5. Let's see, actually, it was those guys in Division 4. Those guys won, not Team Stern. So those guys came real close to wrapping up the league. Again, I'll get to the standings, final standings in a second. Week 5, the winner was back of the pack. Again, thanks for playing. You know, Annex kind of wrapped up the division, but glad you guys stuck to it and played a good round, got a good score. You had a 3 under there also in your scramble. Good job. And then the underdogs in Division 6. So you guys ended up wrapping up those 6 points, came close. Ultimately, Chicks Dig Spin win that division. So let me get to the final standings. We're going to do one last recap video to kind of sum up the whole season. If anybody wants to come out to the party on Wednesday night starting at 5 p.m. on January 31st, anybody's welcome to come out and kind of see the winners, all the raffle tickets being drawn and stuff. So Division 1 winners. All in all, the Long Necks ended up on top. They needed to win. They needed the Hacks to finish lower than like 4th, which I think they ended up doing. They shot an even, but we had a 1 under, a 2 under. We had another even that they won the tie break. Nick and I got our 3 points. So Long Necks with 23 points wraps it up. Next closest was APG and the Hacks with 21 points. Division 2 going so low. They had to win Week 7 and Week 8 to wrap up this division. It was a great comeback by them. They didn't start super strong, but they did finish out super strong. Knocked off Cookies and Cream and retired Golf for the next 2 closest team in Division 2 there. So 25 points for going so low and 20 points for the other 2 teams. Division 3, I'm going to come back to them because this one is hot fire, boys. Division 4, this one also came down to it. I mean, it came down to literally handicap tie breaks throughout the hole. So see what would happen with these last few points. Those guys got 6 points, but to wrap up the division by 1 point, Bell Boys got 2nd place, 5 points, gave them 20 total points on the season. Those guys ended up in 2nd with 19 points despite winning 1st place in that last one. They needed the Bell Boys to play worse than like 3rd place, but the Bell Boys did it. They hung in there. Shot a 4 over, so good score for them. The Annex, we talked about them last week. They wrapped it up early. They ended up with 27 total points after the whole thing. Next closest to them was Kane Hackers at 19. Back of the pack 1, you know, that 6 points kind of got them back up out of there, but not enough to take over the Annex. And then Division 6 was close. I know we had talked about Team Heat. We talked about Chicks Dig Spin. We talked about Hole in the Wall. They all had a chance kind of coming into the end here. The underdogs not having quite a chance almost did give themselves a chance. They got 6 points for a total of 18. But ultimately, Team Heat couldn't cut it. They shot over par in the last round. It was theirs to kind of lose. They were in 1st place. They kind of didn't play their best golf the last week. But hey, as is golf, right? But who did play good golf, again, was Chicks Dig Spin. We heard these boys all season. We heard their name. They did great. They came in strong. 2nd place finish gives them the 1st overall with 23 points. Team Heat had 21 points. Hole in the Wall finished with 19. So great season all in all together. I really appreciate everybody. We're going to have the party. We'll go over more detail. We're also going to decide Division 3. tied at the top, Fairway to Heaven and Strong Back both had 23 points. So we're going to do an 18-hole playoff starting at 5 p.m. Wednesday night at the kickoff party to decide who wins Division III. Everybody can come watch. It's going to be great. We're going to be heckling. Should be a great time. So we will see you guys at the league wrap-up party. Thanks again for playing. We're going to do it again in the spring. February is the start of sign-ups, and then we will play March and April. Hopefully we see everybody out. Appreciate you guys coming. We'll see you at the next Above Par League.